Hello my beautiful queens! Welcome back to my channel. Hey ladies! So for my baddies that have been here, what's up? What's new? How's it going? How's it living? How are y'all handling this change of the seasons? Talk to me, baby. What's going on? And for my newbies here, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that you discovered this video. Welcome to the Little Flores family, mi amore. Don't be shy. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and make sure you like this video if you like it. So without further ado, let's get into it. As y'all saw by the title, today we are going to be doing this beautiful brown smoky eye latte makeup trend for fall, because fall, she's already here. Absolutely love how this look came out. We have a brown smoky eye, some reddish blush, and this beautiful lip. So if you're interested on how to get this look, keep on watching. Let's go. Hi everyone. So first things first, we are going to pin our hair back. That way it is not in our way. I'm using the curly hair clips right here. I think I got these from like TJ Maxx, but you could really find them anywhere if you really want them. But since I got curly hair, I like them. They work best for me. I'm going to prime my face with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with 4% niacinamide. I love fall. Fall is definitely one of my favorite times of the year. I love Halloween. If Halloween's your favorite holiday, leave a comment down below, baby. I think just fall in general is just my favorite season. It's just so much fun. It's exciting. There's always so many things to do. Like, it's not too hot. I can layer up. And my birthday's coming up. Girl. Now that our face is prepped and primed, I am going in with the Nessa Myricks Yummy Skin. This is brand new because we're trying some new makeup as well. I used it the other day when I went to work, and it comes with like a little spoon. As y'all can see, I used it. And it's like a blurring balm. I used a little bit, as you can see here. It's a blurring balm powder for your face and your eyes. And it's made with Up Satellite technology. Just rub this all in. I'm focusing this mainly in my T-zone areas and really pressing it in there because I have very oily skin and my makeup will slick off if I do not prime, if I do not prep. So if you have oily skin and you struggle with your makeup like sliding off or just like transferring, I highly recommend primer and trying out a balm like this. You could also lay down powder beforehand. I used to do that all the time where I would use powder instead of this, but now that I've discovered this, thanks to the girlie at Sephora, I will be using this because it's so freaking good. It's just so good, and it's so smooth, and it has like a little bit of a tint, as you can see, so it provides just a little bit more coverage, which I need. My acne prone girlies, no. My hyperpigmentation girlies, no. That little extra bit of coverage just makes the whole look chef's kiss. So using my Urban Decay Naked Quickie concealer. This is in the shade 60NN. I'm mainly going to be spot treating the areas that I have active pimples at. That way they can just get a little bit more coverage than my foundation can provide. I'm gonna let her sit for a little bit, and I'm gonna share with you what we're gonna be doing for the eyes because it's fall glam. I'm going in with my soft glam palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This has been well used. I'll be using a lot of brown hues that are in this palette, but I'll also be using the Warrior No. 2 palette by Juvia's because look at those colors. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. So I will definitely be using this palette as well. I also recently purchased the Refi Foundation Duo Brush. I'm going to be taking the more dense brush on the back end, and I will be using that to blend out the concealer that I just put on my face. Look how beautiful that blends. Like, girl. I'm going to go in with my Estee Lauder Stay in Place foundation. These are in the shade 3N2 Wheat and in the shade 4W1 Honey Barom. This is my summer shade, this is my winter shade. I have nothing left in this foundation, so we're pulling out the stick, okay? beautiful. And I don't bring any of the foundation directly underneath my eye. If I can avoid putting any more product underneath my eye, I definitely will. Next step that I like to do is actually my eyes. Okay, now that we're moving on to eyes, I just took a little bit of my e.l.f. concealer. That's the hydrating camo concealer in the shade Fair Warm. And I'm just applying this all over the eyelid as a primer. All right, now that our lids are blended, I'm gonna go in with my Soft Glam palette. I'm going to take this fluffy brush. This is Morphe M441 brush. I'm going to go in with the shade Burnt Orange from the palette. We're going to tap off any of the excess powder because we don't want any fallout, especially because our foundation's done. And I'm just going to lightly blend this color in my crease. This is going to be the transition shade that we are going to be using with all the different shades we're going to be putting on our eyelids. I'm just going in with a very light hand. Tip for all of you, if you hold your brush like this, like a pencil, you're creating a more like defined blending process. If you hold it by the very end, you will automatically create less tension between your hand and your eye, basically, where you're able to create a more brushed out, airy finish with your eyeshadow. So, little trick, the more you know. And I'm really bringing this out kind of far. I don't mind that it's out kind of far with brown smoky eyes. Let's be honest, you're gonna want it kicked out as far as possible because you want as much room to blend as possible. That is the trick with smoky eyes. So now I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. It actually comes with the palette. Just taking the flat side. I'm gonna go in with the shade Rustic right here. It's like a lighter brown shade. I'm gonna pat that in, very nice. Just really pat it, about this much product. Tap, 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 tap. Get off as much excess powder as possible. And I'm going to be pressing this into my eyelid right here, just right on the center. I'm not bringing this color past the crease. You see? I'm just leaving it right there on the lid. Now I'm just going to take the other side of that brush, which just has a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend the edges of where I place that brown. I just go in with circular motions, go outward. They don't go inward. I don't want the smoky eye to go into my inner corner. I want it to go outward and flow naturally. I'm gonna go in with the Warrior No. 2 by Juvia's palette first, and I'm going in with this shade right in the middle. And this is definitely a warmer toned brown. The brown that I placed on my eyelid was a little bit more cool. For fall, we want warm. So when you think of coffee, when you think of a latte, when you think of fall, we think warm. So you see how now both my eyes are darker. I'm just gonna go in with the same fluffy brush and blend out the edges again. So pretty, so pretty. So now I'm going in with Cypress Umber from the Soft Glam palette. It's a bit of a darker brown. I'm going in with the Morphe M167 flat brush right here. About this much. I'm just going to pat that right in the center of my eyelid. I'm going back in with the Morphe M441 brush. When you're dealing with a smoky, dark shade on your eyelid, it's best to start out small and then work the color in gradually. Reason being, and I know y'all know where I'm going with this, you don't want to put too much on your eyelid and then start to blend out and start to see that your makeup is going everywhere and you're starting to look like a raccoon, okay? Blend gently and take your time. Now that we blended that color right into that orange shade that you see up here, our brown smoky eye is looking really good. However, I really want to add like a brown glittery shade. Now I'm going in with the sultry shade in the Soft Glam palette right there. It's like a nice pinkish brown, like the glitter's pink and the overall shade is like this nice dark brown. And now we are going to lay this on top of the lid. And you don't want to blend too fast because you don't want a crazy amount of fallout. But if you do get fallout, our whole face isn't beat to the gods, so we could just like wipe it away since we have such minimal product on our skin right now. But We're trying to avoid that, love. We don't want to waste product. Blend very lightly. See how it just stays? Like, oh, this eyeshadow never misses. Never misses. Now we're gonna go ahead and do eyebrows. Normally I do my eyebrows before I do anything, but I was just too excited. Oh, and I just used the NYX, the brow glue. I have been loving this stuff. NYX did their thing, okay? Now I'm just using a spoolie from Ulta Beauty. It's a dual-ended spoolie. Yo, one thing about my eyebrows, ladies, they're sisters. They're cousins. Shit, they're two strangers on the street, okay? In no way, shape, or form are these babies twins. I will gladly tell you that. I'm very much like do-it-yourself girly. Like, I do my own lashes, I do my own eyebrows, I do my own nails. So I just went in with the Benefit Cosmetics Brow Styler. I got this from TJ Maxx. Going back to the brows, I just carve out my brows and I draw them out with the, I mean, y'all literally just saw the way I did my eyebrows, so I literally just outline them and then I fill in with the little powder on the other side, just in the sparse areas where I ain't got no hair or something, you know. I'm gonna go in with some of my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer and I'm just going to clean the area around my brows. Be using this flat definer brush. This is from Wet n Wild. Don't even. You see what I see what you see. We say nothing about it, okay? Don't even. Mind you, I never clean up my brows unless I'm going somewhere important. Look at this brush. Oh my gosh. So now that the brows have been carved out, we're gonna use the exact same brush to blend it out. Just a little stiff, so it actually kind of works out really well. Wait. Why does she look so bust? You know what? Let me just blend this out. Poor baby looks busted. She's like, girl, put me back to sleep. Retire me. Wet n Wild. You were that girl, okay? Let's just say that when I first started doing makeup, Wet n Wild was my go-to. Let's just say they had the brushes at the dollar store, okay? Take the flat definer brush that I was using earlier and I pinch it in between my nails to make it nice and flat. And I'm just gonna blend. Now I'm gonna go into contouring and building out the rest of my base. I'm taking the Makeup by Mario contour stick. This is in the shade medium dark. What I've been doing lately is warming up the product on the back of my hand first. Getting a good amount, like this much. I'm taking the Refi Duo brush. I'm taking the dense side. I'm tapping it in. I'm getting a little bit of product and I'm going to pat that into the skin. The reason I like doing this is because warming up the product just makes it more blendable. And on top of that, I noticed that when I was just applying it straight to the skin, at least to me, it started to look a little muddy. And I did not like the way that that was looking. So warming up the product on the back of my hand first and then blending it into the skin, like, ladies, that just melted in. And I think that's what this product truly needs, is that it just needs to be warmed up first and then you can just gradually build it into the hollows of your cheekbone. And if you want to know how to contour and like where you should be putting these products if you're confused, I have a video about it already, Contouring 101 Mujeres, about my favorite contouring products and how to contour based off of your facial structure. Definitely going to be adding more, because with a brown smoky eye, we want everything to just look warm. Just came from summer. Everything is nice and warm. We have a pumpkin spice latte in our damn hands right now. We are living our best lives, okay? So now that we're looking good, we're gonna brighten up the face again, okay? We're gonna bring some life into the inner corner. I think y'all are gonna be like, brujeria. And I'm gonna be like, no, babes, it's maquillaje. Now I'm going with the Maybelline eraser. This is in the shade 160. This is their peach shade. I love this. If you have dark under eyes, ladies, definitely try this. It's a lot more affordable than the color correctors that I've been seeing, like the Huda Beauty one. I really want to try that, but I'm like, no. I let my color corrector sit for like a couple of seconds, maybe even like a minute or two. I want the color corrector to provide me with as much coverage as possible. We're going in with the same AOA Studio flat definer brush. I like to blend out the outside of my color corrector first, and then I will move to the inside after. Look how beautiful that color corrector is. So nice. Now, I really want very bright under eye. I think because we have a smoky eye here, I want to bring as much attention to the center of my face as possible. So, to achieve that, we're going to be going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealers in the shades Light Pink and in the shade Fair Warm. I'm going to go in with the Light Peach first. And I'm going to put that right here. We want as much attention to the inner corner as possible. And I'm going to take my Fair Warm color, which is a little bit lighter than the Light Peach, and I'll be putting that right on the inner corner of my eye, just to create more brightness and to bring more attention to that area. I'm going to let that concealer sit there for like a couple of seconds. And I want to try, I just picked up this Wet n Wild pressed powder. This is a 5-in-1 essence primer / finishing powder. So it's supposed to smooth, condition, refine your pores, balance, and it's supposed to work on pre and post makeup. I haven't even opened it yet, so we're gonna open it right now. Here's what the powder looks like. Very airbrushed. I'm praying that there's no white cast with this pressed powder. We will see. Now that our concealer is ready to blend out, I'm going to be taking the Bombshell Beauty brush. This is their concealer brush, and I'm going to be blending out the concealer just around the edges first. And anything that's like right here, I bring it to the top of my lip. Tapping very lightly. You don't want to swirl, you don't want to do any of that because you don't want to mix up the product underneath. You just want to tap lightly and delicately until you've reached your desired blended under eye and how you want it to look. Because everybody is different on how they like their under eyes. Like a lot of people don't like bringing it out like I do. I like that because it creates more definition to my face. But some people don't like doing that, and that's okay. So now I'm going in with my e.l.f. Beauty Sponge. This is like their face one in my Vivian water. Now I'm just going to lightly tap the Beauty Blender underneath the eye to really blend in the product. Now that the underneath of our eyes are done, I'm going to go in with the 5-in-1 essence powder. She's new. So let's see how she does. Let's blend out any creases. And I'm going to take my Beauty Blender, and this is by Beauty Blender. Ooh, it has like a coconut scent. I'm going to tap off the excess powder here so we don't look cakey. Perfect. And I'm going to press this directly underneath the eye. And always make sure you blend out your concealer before you set it, okay? Because if you don't, you're going to see that crease very prominent underneath your eye. Okay, I love how this like brightened up the look. Slay. Now I'm going to go in with my Rare Beauty blush. I have the Happy one and I have the Love one, but because we're doing a fall makeup look, I'm gonna pick a more like reddish brown shade. And this one's kind of hard to blend, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna put right here. Look how pretty this is! Oh, I love this color so much. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And if you're a brown skin girly, baby, this blush in the shade Love, it looks so good on us. So good on us. So now I'm going in with another Bombshell Beauty brush. It's an angled one. And I'm just going to lightly tap in circular motions. Because this blush is so pigmented and it is a liquid blush, I'm tapping very softly and very intentionally of where I'm placing this product, because you don't want to pick up any makeup from underneath. You don't want to disturb any other makeup that you have placed on your skin. Trust the process. I'm like so ready for fall weather right now. I'm like, give it to me. Give it to me. And this takes a minute to blend, so have patience. I take my Laura Mercier powder as my baking powder, and I'm going to take a powder puff right here. This is from Amazon. I'm going to do the same thing where I tap it on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to set the rest of my makeup underneath my eye. She's not moving. She's not changing addresses. She's not taking a flight nowhere. We're keeping her right here because that's what we want. Now that we started baking, I'm also going to take some of this powder and bring it underneath my cheekbone. And that's just going to carve out the cheekbone very nicely. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. complexion brush, and I'm just going to lightly dust away. So I haven't put bronzer on. I'm going to be using the One Size Bronzer Trio. I've talked about this in my other videos. 3 shades of bronzer in one. So beautiful. This is in the medium dark trio. A little goes a long way. So I'm gonna warm up our forehead. I'm blending it with the blush too. Like I'm bringing it down just so that I can blend seamlessly, and I'm bringing it underneath the jawline as well, whatever is left over on the brush. And then I'm also going to take the exact same bronzer except in the shade Dragged for Filth, that bottom color right here, because it's not as warm, and I'm going in with the Morphe E62 brush. This is my favorite nose contouring brush ever. It has like a beautiful angle, and I'm gonna drag this down. I don't contour my nose with any creams. I only do that on like really, really big glam looks, and I don't need that with this look. That looks good enough for me. And then I'm going in with, just to bring like a little bit more shimmer, a little bit more sparkle back into the skin, I'm going with the Milani blush in the shade Luminoso. This is my ride or die blush right here, y'all. Absolutely love it. And I'm going with another Wet n Wild brush. It's just an angled brush. I got it from the dollar store too. I'm just gonna place this on the higher cheek points of my face, like right over here, just to bring some like highlight in. Now that our base is basically finished, I'm gonna go back to the eyeball. I want to take my MAC pencil. This is in the shade Skip the Waitlist. It's a nice brown shimmery shade. It's really, really pretty. Here, I'll draw it on the back of my hand so y'all can see what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It's a really, really pretty brown. I'm going to take this and I'm going to line my upper lash line. I love these MAC eyeliner pencils. They glide so beautifully over the skin. The gel-like consistency is really, really nice, so I do like that a lot. Next, I'm going in with, it's a flat definer brush. This is Morphe M410. Looks like this. And I'm just going to blend out my eyeliner that I just placed. I'm blending it outward, almost like a wing. Oh, my eyes are starting to water, shit. You guys, can you see the wing? I don't know if you can see it, but she's there and she looks cute, okay? I haven't done a brown smoky eye in a minute. She looks so good. So I'm gonna take this angled flat definer brush. This is from AOA Studio E114. And I'm going to go in with the shade Rustic right here from the Soft Glam palette. Tap off any excess, whatever, and line my bottom waterline. That's it. Oh no, my battery's about to die. What the heck? So I got like 8 minutes to finish this. So, I have some falsies on right now, the falsescara, but they're not doing it for me at all. And I think that one's like about to fall off, but okay. They're looking real dusty. So I'm going to go in with the new Hourglass mascara that I bought. This is in the shade Ultra Black. Probably not wise to be trying it out on falsies right now, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, so my camera died, but I'm back. I am going to take this mascara and put a little bit on my bottom waterline. And now I'm gonna outline my lips. Next, I'm going to take this color. This is in the shade CAVA. This is from the brand Bite. Oh. Did I want that shade? Too late now, we're going to use it. This is a lot more gray than I was expecting. It's like a purple gray. We're going to blend this out, don't worry. We're not even going to talk about it. Next, I'm going in with the Hourglass Pumping Lip Gloss. This is in Brut. This is from MAC. Y'all, it has a little bit of shimmer in there. So pretty, watch. I think I'm going to go in with this Morphe Luminous setting spray because I want to bring a little bit more glow back into the skin because we did use a lot of powders. So, time to spray. Alright, so now that the makeup has been set, this is the final look. I'm going to take out the hair. So this is my little rendition of the Latte Brown Smoky Eye makeup for fall, and I love it. Like, y'all, do y'all love it? Like, I really love the way this looks, especially like I gave myself these curtain bangs, y'all. Don't ask. It was a last minute decision, but we love them. We love them. Wait. I feel like a bronzy goddess right now. Like, I haven't done a brown smoky eye in so long. I love the way that this came out. I'm also very impressed with the Wet n Wild 5-in-1 pressed powder. Like, it looks very good underneath my eye right now. Like, it looks really nice. I love the Hourglass. The Quickie concealer covered up my acne as well as it could. The One Size powder was really good. The Refi brush, slay, need I say more? Like, everything was doing what it was supposed to be doing, and I absolutely love that. So yeah, here's my little version of it. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want any more makeup videos, or if you want to know about any of these products, please leave a comment down below. And if you liked what you saw today, please leave a like button. It would help your girls so much. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know every single time that I post. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!